pathway to permanent residency. Caregiver program, pathway to permanent residency. Usually, nag-o-open sa January 1, but hindi po siya naka-open. Walang announcement in respect to applying for permanent residence. Alam ko, for English exam, they got their 4 CLB. They also assess their educational background from WES or any kind of assessment na third party ng immigration. Unfortunately, everyone, wala pa tayong nare-receive or naririnig na announcement in respect to this permanent residency pathway, which is the caregiver program. I'm waiting for it. Malapit na itong may i-announce. I'm telling you, trust me, mag-a-announce sila sooner than later. Those people na nag-prepare na, like English exam, especially English exam, and also the educational assessment, for sure, you are prepared. Eventually, makakapasok kayo as long na you're subscribing and following my page. You know what? Let's just wait patiently. Eventually, mag-o-open din yan. But before that, let's discuss about the Canada's new Caregiver Pilot Program. Bakit nga ba nila pinalitan? From CLB 5 to 4 and then from first year college to high school graduate based in Canada. The upcoming pilot program will replace the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and Home Support Worker Pilot, which are nearing their conclusion. While these programs laid the groundwork for caregiver support, feedback from workers and families highlighted the need for more efficient and inclusive pathways. Ang sabi nila, they just want to simplify the process, expand employment opportunities, and strengthen family support system. Bakit nga ba napaka-unique ng immigration program in terms of caregiver? Kasi when you arrive, you are already permanent resident. Caregivers will now receive a PR status upon arrival in Canada. Number 2, broader employment opportunities. The new program will enable caregivers to work in diverse settings, including temporary or part-time care for individuals recovering from illness or injury for those requiring semi-independent living assistance. This flexibility addresses a wider range of care needs while enhancing job opportunities. Now let's talk about the eligibility requirement. Prospective applicants must meet specific criteria to qualify for this new program. Number 1, language proficiency. Achieving a minimum Canadian language benchmark or CLB level 4 in English or French. Educational requirement, holding at least a Canadian high school diploma or its equivalent. Number 3, relevant experience, demonstrating recent caregiving experience. And number 4, job offer, securing a full-time employment offer in home care. Ibig sabihin, when you say job offer in lieu of LMIA, you don't need LMIA but job offer when you apply for permanent residency application. Now the question, will Canada still give PR this year, 2025? Of course, yes. Canada will give permanent residency in 2025, but the target for new permanent residents has been reduced. So yung target nila, it used to be 485K, 395K na lang. Which is a 21% decrease from the 2024 target. New pathways. Canada will introduce several new pathways for permanent residency in 2025, including the Enhanced Caregiver Pilot Program. Priority categories in 2025 for PR are for the people who are working in the healthcare occupations, trade occupations, and French language proficiency. Well, the reason why they're doing this is that the government believes that the plan will help improve housing affordability and reduce the unemployment rate. And you know what? This is what I was thinking, why caregiver program was never touched. The reason behind is that most of the people who are working under the caregiver program or caregiver or nannies, they are living with their employer. Yes, the Immigration and the Service Canada removed that compulsory live-in position as a caregiver or as a nanny, but believe me, the caregivers or nannies prefer to live with their employer. The reason behind is that they can save money for rental, at the same time they can save money for the food.